Hello and a very warm welcome to all our viewers in Nigeria and around the world to Global TV News Express, live in Nigeria's capital, Abuja. I am Chidima Jarasin. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has approved the appointment of a new board and management team for the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC. While Chinedu Ebwe from Delta State is chairman of the board, Samuel Ogbuku from Bayelsa State is to serve as managing director and chief executive officer. It is the president's expectation that the new board and management team will ensure a new era of successful administration in the NDDC, in line with Tinubu's renewed hope agenda. All the appointments take immediate effect. The Vice President Kashim Shettima says President Bola Tinubu is very passionate about reducing the cost of fertilizer for Nigerian farmers to ensure the attainment of food security. Mr. Shettima stated this at a stakeholders meeting with Fertilizer Producers and Suppliers Association of Nigeria, FEPSAN, and the federal government held at the Presidential Villa, Abuja on Tuesday. Stakeholders at the meeting also includes the Minister of Agriculture, Abubakar Kyari, and the Minister of State for Agriculture, Aliyu Sabi Abdullahi. The meeting focused on the 33,000 metric tons of potash donated by the federal government by Russia's Uralchem Group and the UN partners and centered on the donation of a consignment of 33 metric tons of potash. The Federal Capital Territory Administration (FCTA) has announced plans to commence work on the construction of the second runway of the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja, following the signing of an agreement on compensation to the Jiwa community on whose land the runway will be constructed. Anthony Ogunleye, the Director of Press Office of the FCT Minister, says in the agreement signed by the FCTA Ministry of Aviation and Aerospace Development and Jiwa community in the FCT on Tuesday, August 29, 2023. A sum of over 800 million would be paid to the community as compensation to pave way for the commencement of work on the project. Ogunleye stated that the contract for the construction of the second runway of the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport was awarded in March 2022 by the Ministry of Aviation and Aerospace Development. However, work could not commence due to disagreements over issues of resettlement and compensation. Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, has said his administration has yet to make a decision on how to expend the 5 billion naira palliative fund expected from the federal government. He noted that his administration may consider transportation and food support, while noting that efforts were ongoing to bring back urban mass transportation to the FCT to reduce commuters' suffering. Wike revealed the development in Abuja after a closed-door meeting with contractors handling several projects in the FCT. Some state governments have confirmed receiving 2 billion naira from the amount while awaiting the 3 billion naira balance. The release of massive volumes of water from Lagdo Dam in Cameroon since August 14, 2023, which triggered fear of widespread flooding in 11 states in Nigeria, has been stopped by managers of the dam. The federal government announced on Tuesday. This was announced at a press briefing in Abuja that focused on the August 2023 water release from Lagdo Dam, as the government revealed that the spilling of water from the facility was stopped by 11 a.m. on Monday, August 28, 2023. Director General of the Nigeria Hydrological Services Agency, Clement Nze, who disclosed this to journalists, explained that in Nigeria, the month of June every year served as the beginning of a new hydrological year in the River Niger Basin. He said the River Niger Basin covered 9 countries in West and Central Africa, including Benin, Burkina Faso, Cameroon, Chad, Cote d'Ivoire, Guinea, Mali, Niger, and Nigeria. Under the umbrella body of the Niger Basin Authority based in Niamey, Niger Republic, Nigeria is downstream of all the countries in this basin, according to Nze. Army officers have appeared on national television in Gabon to say that they have taken power. They said they were annulling the results of Saturday's election in which President Ali Bongo was declared the winner. The election won just under 2/3 of the votes in an election the opposition argued was fraudulent. His overthrow would end his family's 53-year hold on power in Gabon. 12 soldiers appeared on television on Wednesday, announcing they were cancelling the results of the election and dissolving all the institutions of the republic. They also said the country's borders had been closed until further notice. In the meantime, a video from an anonymous source shows Gabon's deposed President Ali Bongo Ondimba calling on his friends all over the world to make noise while under house arrest following a coup.
I'm Ali Bongo Ondimba, President of Gabon, and I'm to send a message to all the friends that we have all over the world to tell them to make noise, For the people here have arrested me and my family. My son is somewhere, my wife is in another place, and I'm at the residence. Right now, I'm in the residence, and nothing is happening. I don't know what's going on. So I'm calling you to make noise, really. I'm thanking you. Thank you.
In a related development, France has condemned the toppling of Gabonese President Ali Bongo Ondimba on Wednesday, which could represent another setback for Paris in Africa, where friendly governments have been falling in an epidemic of coups. Government spokesman Olivier Véran told reporters in Paris after military officers announced on television that they had overturned the government.
D'abord, la France condamne le coup d'État militaire qui est en cours au Gabon. Et la France surveille avec beaucoup d'attention l'évolution de la situation sur place et réaffirme son souhait que le résultat de l'élection, lorsqu'il sera connu, puisse être respecté. Donc nous surveillons cela avec attention. Pour le reste, je vous renvoie évidemment au Quai d'Orsay et à la ministre Catherine Colonna pour avoir plus d'informations.
France has around 400 soldiers permanently deployed in the country for training and military support, including at a base in the capital, and has extensive economic ties to the country in the mining and oil sectors. In a concerted effort to enhance passport processing services to the teeming numbers of passport applicants in Kaduna State, the Nigeria Immigration Service (NIS) has unveiled an enhanced e-passport production center in Kaduna State. At the official commissioning ceremony at the Kaduna State Command, the executive governor of Kaduna State, Uba Sani, who was represented by his chief of staff, Sani Kila, expressed gratitude to the Nigerian Immigration Service for establishing the cutting-edge facility in Kaduna State. Kike Lomo Ukeri tells us more.
The representative of Kaduna State Governor assured the Nigerian Immigration Service of the state government's unwavering support and commitment to collaboration, noting that Nigeria is proudly at the forefront of technological innovation, being the first nation in Africa and fifth global to embrace this remarkable achievement.
The enhanced new passport, which is an upgrade of the former passport, has a lot of security features. Nigeria is privileged to be number 5 in the whole world and the first in Africa to unveil this type of passport. A big plus to the management team of the Nigerian Immigration Service.
In a remark, the acting Comptroller General of Immigration, Caroline Wuraola Adekoju, reiterated the service commitment to deploy enhanced e-passports encompassing all states within the country and NIS mission abroad, noting that the national identity number remains a mandatory requirement for obtaining the enhanced e-passports, and the information in both documents must be congruent.
Today, I'm here to continue from where this stopped, which is to flag off the enhanced e-passport in Kaduna to add up to the one in Zaria that was commissioned and flagged off, a few months ago.
She further emphasized that the NIS is dedicated to delivering passports within the prescribed time frame of 3 to 6 weeks following biometric capture provided, adding that there are no technical challenges or application discrepancies, such as discrepancies in national identification number of applicants. It is expected that with the rollout of this enhanced travel document, instance of delay in processing passports will be taken care of. Kelomo Okeri, Global Television News.
You're watching Global TV News Express coming to you live from Nigeria's capital, Abuja. We're on StarTimes channel 276. Kindly follow us across social media platforms using @Global TV NG and on the other handles now showing on your screen. When News Express returns, World Bank charges federal government on efficient public spending. We'll be back right after this break with this and other stories for you. This is Global Television bringing you live broadcast of News Express from Nigeria's capital, Abuja. The World Bank says it has engaged the federal government on the need to ensure that public funds are spent effectively and efficiently for the good of Nigerians. The World Bank Country's Director, Shubham Chaudhuri, disclosed this when he led a World Bank team on a courtesy visit to the Minister of Budget and Economic Planning, Atiku Bagudu, on Tuesday in Abuja. Chaudhuri said the Washington-based bank's focus was to work with the government at the federal and state levels to transform the country, catalyzing private investment and job creation, investing in children, and creating opportunities for Nigeria's youth and women. Addressing the press shortly after his meeting with the minister, Chaudhuri said, "For Nigeria, we have been supporting a wide range of programs ranging from school projects, economic empowerment, and energy for rural areas," unquote. Ambassadors from the Chinese, Indian, Mexican, and Indonesian governments have said that they will continue to deepen investment in the Nigerian economy. The envoys spoke at the International Business Conference and Expo 2023, organized by the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry with the theme Invest Nigeria. In his remarks, the Chinese ambassador to Nigeria, Jian Chun, said the Chinese government would deepen its ties with Nigeria through sustainable investments. He noted that many Chinese companies such as Huawei had already begun to consolidate their presence in Nigeria through strategic investment. India's ambassador to Nigeria, Sri Balasubramanian, said that in the past 4 decades, India had made investments spanning across the pharmaceutical, food, and manufacturing sector to the tune of $19 billion. The Commissioner for Insurance, National Insurance Commission, NICOM, Olorundare Sunday Thomas, said the Commission is taking the issue of financial inclusion very seriously in order to enhance insurance penetration in Nigeria. The Commissioner, who made this known while interacting with newsmen at a retreat for insurance journalists recently held in Uyo, Akwa Ibom State, disclosed that the Commission is not relenting in its drive to bring those who are currently not enjoying insurance services into the system for easy access to such services and economic benefits. Kelomo Okeri has details.
Disclosed that the Commission has approved additional products and licensed additional micro-insurance companies to promote insurance penetration and enhance service delivery. According to NICOM boss, micro-insurance and Takaful have a unit in the Commission that has the primary responsibility of promoting insurance penetration.
Again, since the new government came into being, I have had cause to see the SGF, and we are working on the guideline for the insurances of government assets. They are taking it very seriously. You know, His Excellency the President, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, established insurance culture in Lagos State. And until today, except one regime that didn't pay premium during his tenure. All the governors in Lagos State have followed his the template that he put down on insurance. So he's replicating that at the federal level. If somebody who is interested in the insurance sector, and of course, we are going to enlarge on that. Over the last 3 years, we've had a lot of encouragement also from governments. If you tabulate what has come from the government in terms of premium payment, it has been looking up. It has been on the upward swing. With respect to microinsurance and even TACAFU, financial inclusion generally, we are taking it very seriously. We have a unit, a whole unit in the commission that has the primary responsibility for that. The governance structure of financial inclusion, the product approval is taken away from the center and is domiciled in that unit. Approval process for microinsurance and TACAFU institutions are being dealt with at the financial inclusion unit.
Earlier, NICOM Deputy Commissioner Technical Sabiu Abubakar stated that the patronage of low-income earners to micro-insurance operators has increased significantly. He revealed further that the Commission has also increased the number of licensed micro-insurance operators and now have series of conventional insurers who are big players in the industry, recently indicating their interest in the micro-insurance.
That attracted some organizations to join microinsurance companies in the market. We have increase in the operators, and recently the big players who are the main conventional insurance are also taking interest in microinsurance. We've been receiving applications for window operations. The insurance company are taking interest actually. The product, we don't have much new products, but all the same, the existing ones are profitable. They are actually getting what they want.
Kike Lomo Okeri, Global Television News.
Japanese motor industry giant Toyota has suspended operations at all of its assembly plants in its home country due to a glitch in its production system. This move has brought domestic production at the world's biggest-selling car maker to a standstill. The malfunction has meant the firm has not been able to order components. A spokesperson said the firm is trying to find the cause of the problem but does not currently believe it is due to a cyber attack. On Tuesday morning, Toyota suspended operations at 12 of its 14 assembly plants in Japan. At least 183 people have been killed since July in clashes in Ethiopia's Amhara region, the United Nations said Tuesday as it appealed for the killings, violence, and rights abuse to end. Tension in the northern region racketed up this year after the end of a devastating war in the neighboring region of Tigray that also drew in fights from Amhara. We're very concerned by the deteriorating human rights situation in some regions of Ethiopia. UN Human Rights Office spokeswoman Martha Hurtado told reporters in Geneva. In April, the federal government announced it was dismantling regional forces across the country. The move triggered protests by Amhara nationalists who said it would weaken their region. Clashes erupted in early July between the National Army and local fighters known as Fano, prompting the authorities in Addis Ababa on August 4th to declare a 6-month state of emergency. The status gives the authorities broad powers to arrest suspects within a court order, without a court order, impose curfews and ban public gatherings, Hurtado said. Cubans rushed to evacuate coastal towns, batten down homes, and tie down fishing boats as Idalia lingered for hours on Monday near the western end of the Caribbean island nation. By mid-afternoon, chocolate-brown floodwaters had swamped the small fishing village of Guan, 1 hour's drive south of Havana. Chairman of the Nigeria Premier League NPL Board, Gbenga Elegbileye, says his administration is set to increase the revenue base for the club so as to attract quality players from beyond Nigeria, as well as improve infrastructure. The NPL Board Chairman made this known at the inaugural annual general meeting of the Nigeria Premier League in Abuja. Sharon Aji has details. And that's it on Global TV News Express, live from Nigeria's capital, Abuja. We're on StarTimes channel 276. Kindly follow us across social media platforms using @Global TV NG and other handles now showing on your screen. I am Chidima Jarasin, thanking you so very much for watching. I'll see you very soon.